Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to the review. That was an unusually long pause there, wasn't it? A bit too Clarkson for my liking. Nige, tell the ladies and gentlemen and the boys and girls, what are we doing today?
We're doing two beers, two very big beers. We've got Adnams Broadside coming in at 6.3%, and it's a dark ruby ale, that one.
Yep.
And we got King Goblin.
King Goblin.
Wychwood coming in at 6.6%. And again, that's a ruby beer.
Yeah.
Quite a strong one as well. So we've got two fairly strong dark ruby ales.
Yeah. And we're going to just weigh up, see how they compare to each other, I suppose, aren't we?
Yeah, I've had them both in the past, but it'd be nice just to compare them together and see what it's like.
That's what we're here for you.
So,
right. Okay. So Broadside first, I take it.
Yeah. Beer cams on. Let's get it into the glass.
There we go. Oh, that's got a nice creamy head on the top there.
Yes.
Do you know it's fizzier than I remember it?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. On beer cam, it looks black almost.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Wow. You're not going to pick this up. If I hold this up to the light right in front of me here.
You move it to your side slightly. Just move it to your side slightly. No, you did catch a little bit of rubiness.
All right, but it's just so red.
Yeah. You
Deep,
can't. No,
dark,
you
ruby red.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Again, just trying to
dip your nose in my beer. Yeah, it's quite a.
Your head's hung around.
What?
Your head. You've still got head.
Yeah.
I have not.
You got a malty fruitiness, quite light.
Yes, red fruits going on there.
Almost a little bit of Christmas cake.
Let's hope not, hey?
Oh, yes, I know you don't like raisins. I've said the R word.
Mere Achilles heel.
Suggestion now.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
not getting raisins.
You're not.
I'm not. Are you?
No.
No.
Let's just start with body-wise. It's just a really nice. It's quite a nice mouthfeel. It's not overly heavy. It's just right. It's very nice. You could probably drink this quite quickly. Malt-wise, it's almost like a dark chocolate.
Yeah, it's quite a rich taste to this.
Yeah,
isn't there?
It's got that dark chocolatey, malty feel on the.
Yeah. It is going down far too easy.
Yeah, well, slow down a little bit. It's something that I can't quite get. I haven't got the vocab to actually. I'll get to it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, just on the side of a tongue, I've got just a hint of biscuit in there. Just a hint of it.
No, it's almost like cherry.
Yes.
That's what
I hear you, brother. Yes.
It's dark chocolate cherry.
Yeah, I mean,
Quite subtle.
it is, isn't it? Blimey, yeah, that's a good spot. Well, it's stayed pretty much the same the whole way through. I noticed a slight difference as I got about halfway through, and it's the alcohol. It's being a bit. It's getting in the way of the taste, really.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. It's just giving it a little. It's just masking a bit of the flavour.
Yes. So
we actually had quite a long break there because we've been savouring this as one should do with a strong beer like this. And yeah, it was about halfway. The chocolate fruitcake flavour thing was it just seemed to sort of dissipate a little. And and it was the alcohol coming through, which was just getting a little bit overpowering. Is probably too big a harsher word.
But it is kind of it is diverting away from the taste.
Yes,
that was the word I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, actually, that's quite overpowering now. No, I'm at the end.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's got a great mouthfeel. I think it's got a nice rounded taste. The cherry is still there towards the end.
I think if you just glassed it quicker, it'd be all right.
That's the answer, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's 6.3%, you know. So I will drink it again because it's a good, solid pint. But
I probably will, because there'll be opportunities that'll come arise. But I don't think I'd go out my way to buy it again. I think there's other things in that sort of ABV range, that sort of style, which I prefer.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, we're going to see this one off. Yeah. Have you seen yours off?
I've seen mine off. Yes, it's got.
Okay.
I'm just get the beer cam up and running for the next.
Yeah, let's go on to the King Goblin.
Right. Get into the glass.
I'm so interested. I'm so intrigued as to how these are going to taste next to each other.
Yes.
And it's not just that, it's also, as we've said on this channel before, a lot of these beers we're actually sitting down and tasting, as opposed to going to our local supermarket, buying them and then just glugging them because they're 6.3 or 6.6%. It's interesting to sit down and taste these things.
Well, that's much, much lighter. That's like it's almost like a dark amber ale.
Oh, me. A big head. All I can smell is head.
There's not much aroma coming off there.
There isn't.
Very little. Do you want to swirl it a little bit too much?
I'm getting absolutely nothing.
Oh, I just swirled it around a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of sweet malt coming off. Really, really light smell there.
It is, isn't it?
Should we go in?
Yeah. Go on. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
don't know. I didn't get much there at all. I think it's just the broadsides, just the alcohols.
I think you're right. I'm getting absolutely nothing from this.
I think the broadside's done me a bit of damage.
The broadside is so in your face.
Anyway, I think we need a break.
So what basically happened there is that we started a pint of King Goblin 2 seconds after having supped a whole bottle of broadside. The broadside is very in your face, and I think it just took out all our taste buds, didn't it?
Yeah, so we actually had a break and just and we're now enjoying King Goblin. We can taste it now. Because and it's going down quite nicely. We're getting a bit of a chocolate up front on the flavour.
Yeah, I'd say I mean, it's got a real nice creamy mouthfeel to it. It's lovely there. And the chocolate comes through and then it dissipates, and we're trying to work out what it finishes as. You're suggesting nuttiness, aren't you?
I get a bit of nuttiness. That's what I call it. But there's a bit of fruitiness before that, and we can't really pin what.
Yeah.
Not quite Christmas cakey. It's not raisiny, but it's not. We can't put a finger on it.
No. But it's
nice.
It's a well-rounded beer. It certainly is a well-rounded beer.
And the alcohol's much better hidden in this than, although it's stronger, it's better hidden than the broadside, which was quite unsubtle at the end with the alcohol.
It was, yeah. Yes, the broadside. Go on. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I've been drinking this for years, King Goblin.
Yeah.
I don't think this is as good as it used to be.
Wychwood, of course, has been taken over by Carlsberg. Carlsberg Coors?
Yeah. Carlsberg now own Marston's.
That's right. Sorry, yes, it is Carlsberg.
I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
No. I still think it's good.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not what it used to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think I've thought that with another couple of Wychwood beers as well. Recently.
When this first came out, I remember buying it because it was a premium. You had to pay a little bit extra for that. It wasn't in the 4 for £5 or whatever offers at the time. And then it was a little thing up there. It says only ever brewed on a full moon. So with the full moon, that's when they start the brewing process. Of course, they're mass producing it now, and it's not got that love and attention that they put into the brewing process anymore.
Blimey. You said that, and I think I knew that, but I'd certainly forgotten that.
Yeah, but it's gone. That level of detail and everything that they're putting into.
Yeah.
And whether it made a difference or not, it doesn't matter. If you're going to go to that sort of detail when you're brewing something, it matters to you. It doesn't matter now. It's just the conglomerate, and they're just knocking them out, and so it's not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
It's still okay. I think it's much better than the broadside. Much better.
I'd agree. It's far more well-rounded. It's more wholesome. It's a wholesome beer,
and it's 0.3 better.
It's an important consideration to take on board.
It is.
Yes. And also, as we've said, that the broadside's meager 6.3% alcohol is delivered in quite a nasty little
sledgehammer sort of way. Towards the end, the first half of the pint wasn't an issue.
No. But you get towards the end, and man alive.
Yeah.
It's like a school ground bully. Comes up and punches you in your face. Like,
This one is getting a light bit of sweetness on the back end now that I'm getting towards the end. Not a sickly sweetness. It's just it's pleasant sweetness. It's yeah, I do like it, but it's not as good as it was. But it's okay. Well, it's more than okay. It's actually quite nice. But
it's actually very good.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm almost done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
So now you know. We think King Goblin is a little bit better than Broadside. But what about you? You try them, make your own decision, and then perhaps let us know what you think. Go on, you do this at home. Go on, do it. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.